Happy Wednesday to you.
Good morning, everybody. How are y'all?
I have been up, and Christie has as well, because Google is loud.
So is the person yelling at Google. Google, stop! Google, stop! Just pick up the phones and make it stop.
Yeah, you had to actually touch the buttons. I've been up since 5:30 on purpose because my son wanted to go get some medical tests. We have something called Salud Digna in Vallarta, directly across the street from Costco. And you can get blood tests, check your vitamins, your uric acid levels, like this 30 or 35 items.
For those of you that might go look for it, it's across the street and down about half a block or so.
Yeah.
It's not right directly across the street, so there's no confusion. I don't mean to correct you, but you were wrong.
But it was $20 to get this one test. I also threw in some testosterone shots. She also
shots or tests?
Tests. She also says to me, do you want us to check for the COVID protein in your blood for an extra 100 pesos? I'm like, yeah, you don't have to touch my brain to get it. So that was an extra 100
because they had sat with you and talked to you for a while. They knew it wouldn't be easy.
Good morning, Pat. So it was absolutely amazing getting this work done. Now, Zach said the allergy test there are about 5,000 pesos, $250 American. And with that, they check everything you're allergic to. He says, it seems like a lot. And I said, maybe it's a lot elsewhere as well. But this place, they even have better glass frames now for 350 pesos. And you can choose from a dozen or 2 dozen glasses.
Maybe that's what I should
350 pesos, 450 pesos if you got the bifocals.
Yeah, because I need new glasses. My sunglasses, though, I will spend money and get nice frames because I wear them all the time. The other ones I only wear at night, so no one sees me anyways. I just want to say hi to Darcy and Debbie. Debbie's heading to the airport. See you in October. Debbie, I'm sorry we couldn't get together with you. There's really nothing, I'll tell you later, but there's really nothing that we could have you be doing right now anyways. So...
No. We're getting that new office, and who else is here?
Well, we're getting the new office, but we also have hired a company to do the data transfer.
Yeah.
So we there will be things that we will definitely be able to use you for.
But you can talk to her later.
But we can talk to you later. Yes. I also want to say good morning to Sheila, and Jolene is at the airport. Now, I just want to tell you about Jolene. So we're going to Texas in August or October, and I wanted to change my flights, or our flights, well, maybe just mine, I don't know, to go in because then we could arrive 2.5 hours earlier. I called. I was on hold for 45 minutes yesterday, and I called.
You were patient.
And I was petting the dog, so it was okay. So the lady told me, no, there's nothing we can do.
This is Southwest, too.
This is with Southwest. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. I guess, okay, then fine. I guess I just don't get to change them. So I'll just keep, because I wasn't going to pay the $200 to upgrade to a ticket to just come in 2.5 hours earlier. I wasn't going to upgrade my ticket at all, just get me in earlier. So Jolene's like, send me your information. So she's chatting, and she said, and your flights had been changed by Southwest already, right? I said, yeah, it actually made us come in a half an hour later. And she's like, okay. So then she says, check your email. That's all she said. So I go and I check my email, and I have a confirmation from Southwest to be on the earlier flight. Now, the funniest thing with that flight is it leaves here at the same time. So it's only the layover in Houston that's been shortened. We had originally picked the longer layover because we have friends that live in Galveston, and they were going to come meet us at the airport. Well, in that time that they're going
to be neighbors.
They're buying a house over here, so they'll be here next month. So we
don't need to see them in October.
Well, yeah.
We got a rash here. It's a rash. It's like hives.
Yeah,
and everything.
I know.
It's crazy. So, but here's the thing that I thought was interesting, because Southwest never said this. Because Jolene was able to change your ticket because they changed a half hour or something.
They made modifications to my ticket,
and because
so
of that,
gives you one. I think she said one free change.
So with Southwest, if they change your ticket, and maybe with everybody, but with Southwest, and we now know, and you don't even have to be Christie to change the tickets. Just Jolene will do it for you.
No, don't say that.
No,
But
I'm
Jolene,
kidding. No, but Jolene knows she travels
it
a
was
lot.
a little
Her and her
self-serving
husband-
because her and her husband are the ones picking us up at the airport.
Yeah, but her and her husband have traveled.
They travel
all
a
over the
lot,
world,
and she used to
they
work
know
in the hospitality
all the
industry,
secrets.
etc., etc.
I worked at the Red Deer Lodge for like a month
Jeff
or two, and you
happy
think I
hump
know something?
Leslie, good morning. Stop. Leslie, good morning. Darcy is saying that she's going to be living with Steph for 6 months starting in September. Wow. That'll be a change of pace for you.
Also, Arlene died 2 days ago.
If anybody
Arlene
knows
Tackett.
Arlene Tackett, she
Arlene and
passed
Ron,
away.
we
Yeah.
loved them. They were sweet. They were young, romantic at heart.
Young at heart.
I mean, and they were such trailblazers in so many ways. And
They had just sold everything back home to come and live here in their house that they've owned for a long time permanently. She got sick. They airlifted her back to the States. She had an operation and she died, which is extremely sad. And we are our hearts go out to the whole Tackett family and Ron.
Yeah, it is. And they're like, they were so romantic. Like they put us to shame. I mean,
they were nice
they were
to each
very
other.
sweet to each other and everything. So yeah, lovely couple.
Marie is saying that we're going to have a blast together. I'm looking forward to it. Actually, yeah, I don't know. It'll be fun.
I can't wait to go back to an
My
American
nose is
Costco.
tickly.
I just have to go to an American Costco. And Christie's always watching this. What you must buy at Costco for
There's
the month.
this guy. He cracks me up, and
It's
he
called
does
the deal guy. I think.
yeah.
This is his YouTube channel.
And so every once in a while, it pops up in our feed because we've watched it a few times. So I'm like, okay, well, let's see what his big deals are for August, I guess.
Mhm.
He obviously can't tell me what the deals are for October.
And he always ends up eating something in his vehicle at the end.
Yeah,
of
the
day.
deal guy. I think that's who it is.
Yeah, the deal guy.
He does Sam's and all kinds of different ones.
Yeah,
I found out.
IKEA, like he's got like a thing.
Yeah.
But when it's Costco, we're interested because that's kind of our happy place.
Yeah.
And it was funny because the first time, this is back 2009, when we finally went to Vegas, I knew I was ready to leave Mexico for a while. We had been here already 6 years, and I started to get angry just at Costco. 3 times in a row, things happened at Costco that just irked me to no end. And I'm like, maybe I got to leave because, and I did, and it was good. And the nice thing is we went to Vegas and we're walking through downtown Vegas, the Strip, I think they call it.
The Strip, yeah.
And on the Strip, I smelled sewer. I've smelled sewer here. So it was nice to know that it's not just here. Yeah. So went back to Edmonton. Even just, a little bit ago, it was downtown in the wintertime, and that sewer smell. It's every freaking place you go. It's like stuff that comes out of us smells bad.
Yeah.
I guess. I watch him too, so much info. Yes, Marie. He's a good guy.
Now, of course, most of that info we cannot use just because we're not
trapped.
there.
We're trapped in Mexico.
We're trapped in Mexico.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm very curious, going back to the Salud Digna thing, to see if John tests positive or negative with the blood test.
Well, it's proteins. So it'll tell you if you've had the vaccine and if you've had the disease. So I'm thinking it's actually going to be like good.
So does that mean you will test positive?
Yeah, I'll test positive with this.
So if that's the case, if you test positive, then I'm going to have to go and take that test.
Yeah, and I think it would be good for you to get the blood test. It's $20 plus it's $5 to get the freaking COVID test. It's $5. It's crazy.
What's
pesos.
$20?
$20 for the main blood test. So you get all the adult stuff, and they check.
Oh, I see.
They don't check vitamins, but they do check magnesium and phosphorus and stuff. The vitamin tests were kind of costly. They were like $40 to $80, and that's just per vitamin. And if you want to find out, vitamin K, vitamin B1, B6, B12. They had D, 2 different versions. There
would have to be a real specific reason you'd need that information.
Yeah, I think so, but I think just for people's health,
But you just got an overall. You got the man package, right?
The man package, and like I said, it's got 30 some. I will tell you what it has because my son showed me.
Jeff is saying that you're a little shiny this morning. You should powder your head.
Yeah, it's funny. I had a
Sounds
shower?
like a full panel. Yeah, you had a shower this morning.
Have a shower.
But that was hours ago. You've been up for a long time. Yeah, so I was going to go back to bed, and then I came into the kitchen, and I'm like, my kitchen, I've been lazy, and I haven't done dishes.
It's beautiful, though.
And so I cleaned it up, and even the stove, you can see it's shiny. I haven't finished. I need to get my stainless steel polish out, but everything was just really messy, and I just wanted to clean it up. So I spent a few hours doing that this morning.
If you speak Spanish, it's salud, SALUD -digna, DIGNA.org.
Why don't you put it in the thing?
And you can actually go there and see the tests.
If you can read Spanish or you know how to use Google Translate.
So they have so many different types of tests, etc. I'm going to take this off of, I've got it as, it's on desktop. Zach says it's easier to read if it's on mobile. It is. So I'm going to say paquetes because they've got individual tests you can do or the packages. And the nice thing with the packages is it's good. So I want to find out. It's good. Yeah, laboratory. Yes. And it's
between
on page
canning
4.
and working both jobs all week. Mine looks like a war zone too. Yeah, but I don't have the excuse. I mean, I have worked a little bit this week and done a few things, errands mostly for the new office, but.
So here's what it actually gives you.
Good morning. I'm here now from Edmonton. Do you know where I can get toilet paper today? Are you serious? They are not running out of toilet paper in Edmonton. We got lots here. We always did. We never ran out here.
So they check for, this is for uric.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Uric acid. It says transaminasa glutamatico-pyruvica, TGP, albumin, amylasa, iron. What is bilirubinas?
That's something in your blood.
Something in your blood, indirect, direct, total, calcium, chlorine, cholesterol, HDL, LDL, the ratios, cholesterol, creatine, phosphorus, glucose.
It's a long list.
Lipase. It is huge. $20 for everything. But you end up with a lot of stop and start stuff going on, so that makes it hard to finish a project too. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why if I'm not here, she doesn't have to worry about that.
I don't have any stops and starts.
I got no headaches in my life.
A full panel. Yeah, you're right, Marie. It is a full panel.
$20.
Yeah. So right now the dishwasher's running. The only thing I haven't put away yet is the big glass. Oh, and I forgot about the thing.
I guess so. It is. It must be the liver.
Oh, bilirubin. Yeah.
Yeah. So they do liver stuff too. It's like a long list.
Yeah.
Guys, $20.
Good morning, Jim. How are you?
And it is so fast.
How is Tessa?
Yes, how is she? But what happens is right now because of the magic virus, when you go there, they make everybody stand at the door. Then they let in 8 people. They don't give numbers, but they do later when they read from the list. They're like, "Oh yeah, you're next, so you're 12." It's like, why give me the number? Just say who's next. But when you go in, as soon as you pay, they call you almost instantly. There are doctors ready to take your blood and check your pee. And I went with the wrong pee.
Well, no, it was his pee, just in a glass jar instead of one of their little sanitized sample jars.
They also say you have to pee a bit first, and then you collect your pee. Like, there are so many rules. And then you have to bring it in within 2 hours. Now, it was within 2 hours, but they didn't like the fact that it was a canning jar with saran wrap, even though I cleaned it out with alcohol. So they're like, no, we can't use that.
I think we were billed $300 before deductions, copay adjusted.
$20.
It's this Salud Digna though is cheaper than any of the other places here too.
It's a diagnostic factory.
Yeah.
Plus, you can get regular glasses, 350 pesos, and the lenses are okay. And 450 for the frames, 450 pesos gets you bifocals. It is for the common man, and it is so fast. It is just it's a factory. You get in, you get done. And then they email you the results in a couple hours.
So Jim said that Tessa has 5 hours of chemo today. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
that's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
And Jolene's asking if we've installed our garbage disposal yet.
No.
So we had asked Pedro, our guy, to come and do it.
He's so busy.
But then the day that he decided he wanted to come and do it, we were sick with COVID. So I said, not yet. And then we had to all of a sudden get the
I know.
office going. So then we couldn't get him to do that because he needs to do the office stuff. It'll get done. It'll eventually.
Plus Shirley's house, she had stuff. He built Shirley's house. He's worked on Lynn's house. They had to do some stuff there. We're keeping him busy.
Well, not only us though. He's got other
so
jobs.
Many other
Yeah. So Jim said that he was talking to his son in Portland. He said it's like Gotham City without Batman. That's so sad. And
it is. And I mean, people in Portland, because of Portlandia, they think, oh, special place. Okay, sorry. You got Antifa.
So yeah, it's to clean the pipes of the overnight sediment to get a tour sampling.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, calcium, etc., might test high.
Yeah. So yeah,
Makes
it is.
sense.
It is interesting how the cops are arresting the law-abiding protesters, but let Antifa, BLM, all of that crap go. So it's strange, guys. It is strange what's going on, and it's all to get it's all for a purpose, and everything is political now, and it sucks. Absolutely sucks.
And you're turning this into political again.
Well, I did talk about my P test.
Yeah.
So that invites political stuff, doesn't it? I think it does.
No.
So you want to go to Salud Digna anytime, mind you. Now the gas to get into Vallarta and back is probably as much as the test, but do I care? No.
Well, but this tests. If you did that many tests out here even
it would be
still
2,000, 3,000 pesos.
So it is definitely worth going in to do those tests. And normally we would have done Costco or something after, but because Zach had to come back for work, we came right home.
Yeah, the problem, Marie, is I can't talk chickens and ducks because I don't have any anymore.
But you know a lot about them.
I had 65 or 63 ducks.
We had Muscovy ducks.
Muscovies, which they taste so good. I mean, they make good pets.
They weren't our pets.
No,
they make great eggs. So miss the eggs.
But the old folks have the Tercera.
I doubt they do now.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, when I was walking into Salud Digna today, I parked the truck. I dropped Zach off. I'm like, Zach, you stand in line, and I'll go park the truck. So I go to park the truck. I come back. He's the last person in line. But as I'm walking, this little tiny old lady, she had to be from Oaxaca. She was like just down to here. She comes running behind me and steps in front. And she's behind Zach. Well, I just go beside Zach, and she's like, so she thought she'd beat me. Sorry, honey. I already dropped my kid off.
So he hadn't budged?
But no. I mean, he was just at the end of the line.
Nobody came afterwards. I'm going to send you more pics and videos. Get an incubator and hatch some. The grand kiddos would love it.
I have the machine to do an incubator. I have the heater. I have the machine that rocks the eggs, and 40 some eggs. I have all of that. I've just never put it together because when you have ducks or animals or whatever, and you just let them procreate, eventually they will eat you out of house and home. Eventually, you will be going through bags of feed.
So actually, it would be nice to have some of those ducks right now to eat all that, because those weeds just pop up. You clean them, and 2 days later.
Right now, it would.
But then in
fantastic.
the winter months, not so good.
Yeah, but then how do you block the ducks from getting to certain areas?
We'd have to have a whole fence along that whole back thing. So it just won't work. But anyways, we had thought about it. We really had thought about getting more.
There are chickens that live in the neighborhood, and they do a pretty decent job of cleaning the garbage.
Yeah.
Whoever's eating those eggs, it's like, it tastes like yesterday's cabbage. It's disgusting.
Ew.
I don't know. Just do a few, like 4 to 6, maybe 3. one male, two females, or maybe one male and three females. That would be 4. Maybe I should do 4 to 6. But then you got to like cage them off and stuff. At our old house, we just let them have the whole yard because it was all fenced off. We had it all protected when we got the chickens and the dogs, so it was all done well. So and the Muscovy ducks, they're not the prettiest ducks, but man, they taste so good, and they're so big, and their eggs are so big, and the yolks are so big in the eggs. Yeah, that's be about right. It is right. We still have somebody who owes us ducks. Should we talk to them? They may have forgotten. Well, they owe us a couple $100, but I think I would take a couple ducks.
Sure, they've forgotten.
Because they have ducks.
Years ago.
Yeah, it was.
Like 4, 5.
We're getting very old very fast.
I'm not.
Well, I remember a year seemed like forever. And now they're just
sometimes a half an hour does.
I love my ruins. Looks like a mallard, but bigger and deeper colors. I do love the colors. We had a brown Muscovy.
Most of them were mostly white.
Mostly white, but they had colors.
Yeah,
and the colors were so cool on the Muscovies. And I thought, maybe all of a sudden, hey, wouldn't it be great to start creating your own colors? And so, when people hold them, I don't want the dye to go on their hands. It's purple ducks.
Yeah.
So anything going on today, honey? I think today is a chill day, isn't it? We may actually go to the pool today.
We might actually make it. Who knows?
What did we do yesterday?
Well, nothing.
Did we not do anything yesterday? Gosh,
we had to go do that video.
Oh, that's right.
For that house.
And Christie took a picture.
Just sweating.
Oh, here. I'm so cold.
You had it at 31?
No, I was at 29. I just accidentally turned it the wrong way. So yeah, I
no
better
wonder
fix this.
It's hot. Holy crap.
They are ugly heads, and they have claws.
Yeah.
The Muscovies. And they sleep in trees, and their meat is red. It's like a venison almost. It's very lovely.
And you're supposed to eat it medium rare.
And so I had a friend, Allison, come and visit, and Christy had to run out. And Allison says, let's go kill some ducks. So we actually slaughtered ducks, and because she's a farm girl. She's a farm girl, and she knew exactly what to do. Ducks are hard to take apart. Rabbits, very easy. Ducks, very difficult. And it's because they're waterproof. I mean, when they're older. Because nothing is worse than having babies go in the water, and if they stay in too long, they will drown. It's very sad. But, there you go. The look Christy just gave you, are you talking Sayuga? They are iridescent purples, blue, and green. No, I said the food coloring comes off on your hands.
He's just being weird.
Because you actually...
Rarish fowl, actually, yeah. Google Muscovy. It's the culinary term is Barbary duck.
Yeah.
Barbary duck.
If the chefs have a special name for it, it's expensive.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Sure.
So I think we might be done for today.
Wow. Because I won't let you call anybody a moron? You're not going to talk anymore?
If you want purple grapes, go to La Comer today. They're 27 pesos for a kilo. So I got Christy 2 bags. She likes grapes a lot.
I like grapes.
And Zach,
you do. You eat a fair bit too. Don't give me that.
I got them for you. I don't need grapes.
No.
But Christy needs grapes.
Oh.
So 27 pesos. That was the only thing I noticed that was specially priced at La Comer today. Their food looks really good today. So if you're in Bucerias, go. I mean, La Comer, I think, is our favorite also. We told you guys when it was raining the other day, I said to Christy, I don't want to go home, but take me park underneath because they have dry parking. Take me upstairs. It was so loud in La Comer because that rain was coming down so strong.
All of a sudden there was a few bangs of thunder and then the rain just poured again. Grapes are actually really good if you like your wine cold. So you don't water it down. You put some frozen grapes in.
There you go. That's a good wine hack.
I did not make it up. I'll just tell you that.
Wow. So what do we do with root beer? Would you use frozen grapes in root beer? I guess you could use frozen grapes
Could
in
put
anything.
Frozen grapes in anything.
Yeah. All right.
But-
We are done, hun.
Very strange, man.
It is.
Sounded like hail. I've
I've
done
it
that with my grapes too.
Mm-hmm.
No, it didn't sound like hail. It was just really hard rain.
To be clear, in Bucerias, Mexico, in the 18 years we have been here, it has only hailed for maybe 20 seconds.
Frozen roots.
20 seconds. That's it. That's the hail we saw.
Jeff's already saying goodbye, so he wants to get out of here.
All right. Adios, guys.
Have a good one. Have a great day.
We
Talk
will